Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and if you're loving this makeup look like I am and you want to see a tutorial on it, I uploaded it the same day I uploaded this hair tutorial. So, I've been experimenting with my hair a lot, and I decided I need to go back to what I know. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I almost forgot how that saying went for a second, bruh. Girls getting old. So, for me, on my hair personally, styling my hair from a wash and go to another style works best. Not on freshly washed hair. Like if I try to do a twist out on freshly washed hair or a braid out on freshly washed hair, it never comes out as good as when I do it on an old wash and go. So I like to start with the wash and go and then transition into another style. You see what I'm saying? So when I do that, I like to make sure that I have a very moisturized wash and go, and I try not to use a gel that's going to be too sticky because that's just going to attract too much like buildup and stuff to my hair. So the two products I used on the wash and go I had yesterday, did you see that? No, I had my hair braided. So I did a wash and go 2 days ago now, I think. Yes, I did a wash and go 2 days ago, and this is what I used for it. I used, where'd it go? I don't put stuff away. I used the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream as my leave-in. This is my Holy Grail staple favorite moisturizing leave-in. I ain't never going back anymore. Like, I need to start trying other things. So this works for me, works great. And then to seal in that moisture and to lock the curl pattern in place, I went in with the Eco Styler Professional Styling Gel in Crystal. This is the clear one. And I believe this is probably going to be my new Holy Grail staple Eco Style because I've been liking this one more than the Argan Oil, which used to be my favorite, but now I like this one more. And that's all that I had in my hair from my wash and go. I wore that for a day, I think. One day and a half, 2 days, something like that. Then, from there, my favorite product to do braid outs, twist outs, flat twist outs haven't worked for me yet. Bantu knots don't really work for me. Really, just braid outs. Twist outs really don't even work for me, let me be honest. Twist outs don't really work for me. Braid outs and 3-strand twist outs are what work best for my hair. I don't have very thick hair, so it doesn't really hold. I don't want to say it can hold a 2-strand twist, but it doesn't come out as defined as if I have 3 different strands. Does that make sense? So my favorite product to do twist outs, braid outs, from when I first big chopped, which would be like 4-5 years ago now, was always the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. This did not work for my wash and goes. I tried it recently for wash and go. Doesn't work for my wash and goes. It works for when I do styles like braid outs and twist outs. So this is my staple Holy Grail product for braid outs and twist outs. So I'm gonna show you guys my braid out. I have 19 braids. I actually counted this time so I could be a little more informative. I have 19 braids, and right now I just have them all kind of clipped just to make sure that they stretch because I had them under my satin bonnet, and then I wore a headscarf yesterday so I didn't take them down. I personally like to leave my braids in, even though I did it on dry hair. I'll talk about how I do that. I like to leave them in for at least 24 hours total. I don't like to do it at night and then wake up the next day and take it out. I want to ensure that they fully dry. So I like to leave it in for 24 hours. And like I said, I have 19 plaits in my hair right now. This is what my hair is looking like. Maybe a 360. And show you guys my ends. So you can see the ends. How they're nicely coiled. Alright, so I start with a wash and go that is at least 90-95% dry, and then I just section it off, lightly detangle with a wide tooth comb, which is my shower combs. I have 2 shower combs. This is the clear one. so you can see it against something. It's like, can't really see, it's clear. I also have a black one. I lightly detangle the section, and then I apply the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. A little bit of that, starting at the roots, working it down, and then once the whole section is moisturized with that, then I go ahead and braid it up. When I get to the ends, I usually do a 2-strand twist, and then I coil the very, very ends, and I add more product at the ends. And I think this product works so good for me because it's supposed to moisturize and define your curls for thick curly hair, which I have curly hair, but my hair is not thick at all. I mean, look at these braids, y'all. My hair is not thick. People think I have thick hair, but I really don't. I don't have thick hair. I have fine hair, but I have dense hair, which is why I have 19 braids on the head right now. But you can see my sections are not super small either. They're not super duper small. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take these down, and when I do it this way, my hair comes out super, super soft and super stretched. You could apply some oil to your hands. I normally do, but I don't really feel like it, even though the oil is literally right there in front of me. And I'm just going to carefully take it down. Like I said, it's not going to be sticky or anything like that. And it comes out really soft when I add a cream on top of a gel. So you have to take it down gently, or else you will be prone to more frizz, which I'm going to fluff it out because I want volume and I want the stretch. The volume and the length is what I'm going for, which is why I do my braids so small. If you do chunkier braids, it won't be as stretched, but you'll still get really nice definition, and you'll still get a really nice soft finish because you're putting that cream product on top of hair that had gel on it, but it's dry. And when you do that, that also ensures some hold even though it's soft. So that is one braid undone right in the front. I usually don't start with the front, but for the sake of this video, I will start in the front just so you guys can see the definition. And my hair is super duper soft. This is what works best for me. I used to do this the first time I big chopped, and I really haven't been doing too many stretch styles until this summer because I have more time. And I figured I need to go back to what I know because my hair, I feel like I had way more growth the first time I big chopped than the second time. Like I feel like my hair grew faster. And my goal is to have belly button length hair when stretched, like when I just pull it and stretch it down, not straightened. I don't really want to mess with heat because I had to big chop for a second time because of heat damage. So that's 2 pieces undone, and it's going to be really soft and fluffy, and that's what I want, and that's why I like using the curl enhancing smoothie, because I want that volume. I want the big hair because I naturally don't have big hair. So you're already seeing me unravel these, and you see how careful I'm being, starting from the bottom. Try not to add too much frizz because it is going to be fluffy. And I need to be leaving in 50 minutes, so I have time to figure out what I'm going to put on. My makeup is done. I need to just finish taking down all these braids. It took me about an hour to do all 19 of these braids because I make sure that my hair is really detangled, and I detangle gently because I'm styling on dry hair, so you don't want to break your hair off. And I really make sure that I work in this moisturizer so that the hair is soft and moisturized. It feels so good. You can see the definition. And you can see I did really small sections. The smaller your sections, the more stretched your hair is going to be, the more elongated it's going to be. And braids tend to stretch your hair more than twists, like a 2-strand twist, which is why I prefer to do braid outs or 3-strand twist outs, because that's how I get the most stretch and the most length. So I'm almost done with this like crown part of my head here in the front. You can see that definition. Now, if you want more definition and less fluff, you can use a cream gel or like a pomade or something that has more hold to it than just a straight up cream product like I did. For me, if I were just to use like Eco Style Gel, that would leave my hair kind of dry, and I don't want my hair to be dry. I want it to be soft to the touch. And the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie has always done that for me when I do my braid outs. I love 3-strand twist outs too. I just haven't done, I don't even know the last time I did that. I'm going to say it's been years since I've done a 3-strand twist out. And those are really pretty. You'll get more of a spiral than a crinkle effect. Hopefully you can see this one's really defined. You see? All right, so we have that section done. And at this point, if you're tired of watching me take these down, then you just go ahead and fast forward until you see me doing something else, which will be more of the styling part where I show you how I get rid of parts and how I add more volume to my hair. And what I do to ends that may not be as defined as I want them to be. Because I do have some ends that are not as curly as other parts, and I don't think they're damaged. Maybe I do need to trim them off, but some ends are not as curly as others. And that could be because I stretched it back and clipped it, or it got flattened underneath the head wrap and the scarf. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's going to take me a little while to unravel all 19 of these. I don't even know how many I've done. Maybe like, what, 5 or 6? So not even halfway. And like I said, if you want, you can also do bigger sections. It's just not going to it's not going to be as stretched as what you're going to see when I'm finally finished taking down all of these. These are pretty small for me. And it's just because I have such fine hair. I feel like if I do bigger sections, then it won't coil at the ends. It won't hold at the ends. It will like unravel if I do too big of sections. But these are kind of small. I probably won't do it this small again. But yeah, the time consuming part is, I feel like, the takedown. You have to make sure that you plan enough time to take all of your braids or twists down. Because if you're too rough, like, then you can break off your hair. You don't want to do that. I normally start from the back and work my way to the front, but I'm not doing that now. And it's like, you can tell when I get impatient, because like, look how I'm taking this one down. It's like, I'm tired of this already. Which is, I feel like, another reason why I don't do stretch styles, because I do get impatient with the whole takedown installation process. And then I'm not as gentle with my hair, and then that can cause breakage. So I just, most of the time, just stick to my wash and goes. And because I wasn't as gentle, see how much more frizz this one has compared to the other pieces, but I'll show you how I fixed that. Look at that coil. That has a really nice coil on the end. So yeah, now this one's super frizzy because I was being impatient. Like I said, fast forward through all this. It's going to take me a while to get all these done. I might just do half my head so you guys can see essentially what I would do to all of my head if all my head was done. Yeah, we'll do that. Sounds like a good plan. So I'll take down half of this. And I can kind of start moving a little bit faster, but the faster you go, I feel like you're risking more frizz. But this one came out really nice. Can you see that? Against the door. Try use the door. It's white. Contrast with my hair. This one's really nice and defined. And I feel like less product is more, because if you add too much, I'm pretty sure water is the first ingredient. Yep. Water is the first ingredient in this. So if you use too much, then your hair will just revert back. You want it to be kind of stretched, and that's what styling on dry hair does, is allows your hair to kind of be a little bit stretched, even though it is on a wash and go. But when you comb it out, it stretches a little bit. And then when you braid it, you're stretching it even further. So I'm just gonna do 1, 2, 4 more. Undo 4 more so I can show you what it looks like on half, and I'm just gonna clip the other half up for now so I can finish it off camera so we don't spend too much time watching me do this. And I'll show you how I define pieces and how I like fluff it up and stuff. And if you want to see the full look, I'll definitely be taking pictures today. And you can see me, catch me on my Instagram or my Snapchat. Okay, and I need to hurry because my computer's gonna die as well. So the race is on. This one's coming out really well too. See that? Back to my dog. Nova's like in the corner of the couch. Like she kind of blends in with the color of my couch. I couldn't hardly see her. She's just taking a nap. Okay, 3 more on this side. And like I said, you can always apply oil to your hands too if you need additional shine. If you want some additional shine, you can always add some oil to your hands or add oil after. Oil on my hair kind of dries it out unless it's olive oil and coconut oil. I've been thinking about that a lot too. What oils work best on my hair? Argan oil, olive oil, and coconut oil. Those are the 3 from my past that have always worked on my hair. Like I said, this process takes a while. Okay, 2 more. 2 more on this side. This could be a style in itself, like have the other half like pinned up and have this side down. But you want to be gentle, 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 especially with the ends, because the ends are what's going to have the most definition. No. 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 Nola? No. No. I'm training her not to bark at everybody and saying no over and over again. It seems to work pretty well. Then I'm supposed to give her a treat, but I see some kids outside now about to walk this way. So she probably gonna start barking again, y'all. And it looks like it's about to rain. What is that? No! Not after I did all this work. Okay, almost done. 1 more. 1 more. And then we're done with half. Do, 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 do. Nola. Nola. Nola, mama. I see you. I see you, pretty girl. Yes, pretty girl. Oh, you're stretching. You're stretching. You have a good nap? You had a good nap? She's right next to me now. Just slow and steady wins the race. My computer's about to die too, so I gotta hurry. I have 16% battery on my computer. We're almost done. It's the last plait, braid, whatever you want to call it. The last one that we're doing on camera. Okay, almost there. And it is finished. Alright, so before I go and start fluffing and stuff, I just like to feel my scalp to make sure everything is completely unbraided, unraveled, and this is what it looks like, not fully separated and fluffed out yet. So this is what we've got going on. You can see that you can see the coils on the ends, which is what I like. I don't care if the other part's fluffy, I just like to have a nice coil on the ends. So let's say that some of your ends aren't coiled. You have some options. You can take a little bit of water, and I'll show you since I have some pieces, quite a few pieces that are not as coiled on the ends as I want them to be. I need like 3 sections because you got 3 options. Actually, 2 main options that really work. You could take some water. I'm going to get some water on my fingertips. Take a little bit of water, gather a section of hair, and coil the end. Because your hair has cream, curl activated cream on it, it has gel still in it, and it has the curl enhancing smoothie, and it's going to look straight. Well, mine does, but this will eventually coil up. It looks weird now. This needs like a little bit more defining. This is also going to add a little bit more moisture back into your ends, but you can see that one's starting to curl up. But these will eventually curl up, or you can add a little bit of gel to the ends if you really want to make sure that it doesn't get frizzy again. Just take a tiny bit of gel, the same gel I use for my wash and go, so the Eco Style Crystal, and you can just apply some gel to the very ends. And you notice I'm focusing just on the ends because I don't mind if the other part is frizzy. I just want that definition on the ends. And right now it looks crazy, they're hanging down, but eventually they'll coil up and they'll have super nice springy ends. Now, to fluff, I like to just start with my fingers to really fluff, and I'm tugging on my hair to elongate it even further. And then if I see chunks like this, see this big chunk that need to be separated, I'll go in and lightly separate it gently. And I'll find other pieces like this big piece that can be separated. I use my fingers first. And if possible, usually I just try to use my fingers only. And because I made the braid so small, I really don't need to go in with a pick to add more volume to this. But sometimes I will also take a pick to my roots. I'll just do it in the back. And I just do the roots. Like I only lift up like 1/2 inch. And because I have tight fur hair, it only moves like 1/2 inch. But I'll go into the roots and fluff as well. And that is how I style my braid outs. I start on dry, old wash and go, at least a day old wash and go. And I use a cream product, a curl defining cream product to braid up my hair. And you just saw how I take it down. If you want to add more shine, you can add oil. Or if you want your hands just to have more slip to them, you can add oil. But honestly, I get oil on my hands from using that Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie because of how moisturizing it is. And as you can see, this is what 1/2 looks like. And just to show you that I'm now at armpit length. And just how this stretches my hair out so much more than my wash and go. In the front, it's kind of in my eyes. And I feel like some of these pieces could use some definition, some defining. I'm going to take the gel up here. Just put a little bit of gel right on the ends. Right on the ends. You can see how these are curling up instantly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this method works for you. Let me know if you try it out. You just have to be super gentle because you are working on dry hair instead of that freshly washed, damp, or wet hair. So yeah, but I love the result that I get. Like I said, I'm going for a volume. I want it to be big. So I'm going to go ahead and take down the other side. Like I said, if you want to see the full finished look, then cash me on my social media. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hoped this helped you in some way. And I mean, this is just 1/2. You can see how big it is. So imagine with the other half what we're going to be looking like. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Like I said, there's a tutorial on this makeup look as well. Bye, YouTube. Until next time.